Well, hey there, everybody. Happy Halloween tomorrow. It's Monday night over here at this place that we are now calling Tabletop Conspiracy. And that can mean only one thing. We must be continuing to play Curse of the Crimson Throne. This is the 50th episode of our game together here. 5-0. We are playing a Paizo Pathfinder adventure, but we are using Wizards of the Coast's 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons rules. We're using Discord, we're using Fantasy Grounds, and I have to thank, as always, Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table. When last we played, the party had struck a deal with the Boogeyman to gain information about the castle and its environs, including where the most and only really interesting people can be found. I've put maps into the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the link's in the corner. And the party now has full access to maps, not needing to rely on crawling around the map. But that said, there is a map, and here it is for you. What then, dear players, would you like to do?
Push-ups, everyone.
Is
Push-ups.
is there any way that since we do have the maps, we can remove the darkness from this one, just for ease of?
Had to be super.
You don't like darkness, huh?
I
Yep.
have dark vision.
All right. Do you also not want the walls?
We could just float in the nether.
I could do that as well.
We can see clearly.
There we
now.
go.
Look at that.
Perfect.
That's good.
All right, we'll do that.
All right, so we are on the second floor.
Indeedy.
I think we need to go up to the third or down to the first. Is that correct?
Depends on who we want to kill first.
Thought we, in our notes, did we say who we were going after first? I thought we had like just agreed on it and then we broke.
I think so. I think it was the Night Hag.
It has been a week. Anyone? No.
I can agree with that if you guys can. That means, like, if we take this stairwell down to the first level, we should find it close by.
I think that stairway goes up.
That one does go up, yes.
So it's just because it's in the same location doesn't mean it's the same. I got you.
Hey, Bob, I do not see Bishop on the map.
Okay.
We sacrifice you to the boogeyman.
Aw, shit.
Have some bishop.
Hell yeah.
So, Norbert, the stairwell right in front of you, does that go up?
Let's see. That's a down.
Okay, so that one, if we go through that one where Norbert is, that should take us down to where the hag should be right there, I'm thinking. There'll be a door off to our right, if that works correctly.
Let's go.
All right. So we said hag. Let's go give that a try. I'm going to try this, Bob, with all these characters, but I'm probably going to need a little help.
All right, hold on. Well, not that screen.
And Illyria. Stairs down. Yes. Okay, that's all three of them.
There's some blunt. And
They're all.
there's some
they're all
rumble.
I believe they're all stacked.
I'm in. Oh, did you scrub my character?
I will close him for you now. Welcome.
Yeah.
Ownership cleared. Unstacking you on the stairs.
Yeah, Bubba. All right, so that door closest to Blunt is the one I believe. If we go through it, that should be where the hag is, according to our information.
Hold on. I have magic buttons.
Do you want me to
Magic
check for
button.
traps? It's this one right here, right?
The one to the bottom, yes. That room should be a room that we probably want to stack our people who are ready to get smacked first in front of.
Well, I'd like to do a check for traps.
Okay.
Does anybody want to help me?
I can
Kick
help
it
you.
open. I got this. Victor kicks.
No traps found. Kicking the door causes it to swing meekly open. You hear a voice from inside say, "Come in, dearie."
Is it the one right in front of us?
Yes.
Door.
No. Down.
Hello?
Like how Rumble goes the other way.
What's up? How you doing? Wait, which door is it?
Downward, Rumble. This way.
Yeah, this
Rumble,
way.
Victor has a nice old lady who wants to give you a cookie.
Hello? We're here for the cookies.
Where's the protein cookie?
Innumerable
Say
bags
protein
of
cookie?
netting hang on the walls of this dismal room, holding bottles, clay jars, dried plants, desiccated bits of animals, and similar things. Tattered, gauzy curtains have been strung throughout, creating a kind of diaphanous maze. The whole place is choked with a dank smelling smoke that is issuing forth from a pitted iron brazier set in the center of the chamber.
Victor wants to raise his glaive or whatever. I guess it's a glaive, whatever weapon I have, halberd, and slice through some of the netting in front of him, and just like say, really, really neat ambiance you got going with this stuff, lady. Does that do anything?
Sorry, what did you do? I heard the word
I'm slicing through some of that netting that is making a maze, and just saying, real neat ambiance you got going on with this stuff, lady. Trying to go forward without getting stuck in it.
Oh my, no. I'm just a visitor here.
Ah, so this isn't your neck of the woods. You don't live over here.
I simply came to barter. Perhaps you have treasures that you can offer me.
Yeah, we might have some fun stuff in our possession. I call back for Phil because he's our barterer. Phil, we got somebody that wants to trade.
Are there curtains like hanging from the ceiling? Would I be able to stealth through them to get behind her?
Yeah, you could certainly attempt that.
Okay. I'll do a.
What are you looking to trade?
Oh, this, that.
Well, it's common courtesy. If you're here to barter, you're going to show us your wares.
Oh, I
So I'm gonna
have
park
nothing
myself.
you would want.
So, who here do you think you have something for?
The chained one.
I like that. I like the idea of giving the chain guy something.
Yes, he needs sustenance.
Same. Can I get them?
Sustenance, you say? I mean, he eats pretty well. I'm a decent cook.
You know, when we were talking with him earlier, he didn't seem emaciated or anything. He was pretty strong.
Indeed. He has recently been fed with what I brought him.
What might that have been?
Oh, the other chained one. I thought you meant our friend Victor over here. My goodness.
She holds up the jar in front of her, and you can see a shimmering face screaming in terror inside.
An ugly little dude you got there.
Dude. No, dear. This is a soul.
Hey, Rumble. Do you remember that really cool game we used to play? We called it Pig Latin.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
Unchpay away.
Okay. I'll grab Victor and come back.
Unchpay?
Yeah, you haven't punched her yet.
Yeah. You said- wait. I thought it was the other one.
Other way. No, it's the one in the middle. Do we want to?
Oh. Hold on, Bob. I'm scared shitless. I rage
Okay.
and do this thing.
Now. Okay, go ahead.
Scared. I got angry.
I was going to remind you guys of what you are currently actively engaged in doing, but who am I to intervene?
I was
Wait,
listening to my boss.
Wait, Bob, out of character. Hang on. We're looking for the 4 guardians. She says that she's feeding the guy who's in there. That means that she could be one, obviously. So wouldn't it be worth attacking? Am I missing something?
What
Did
is
we
the
not?
defining
have a chain on her?
characteristic? Yeah.
What's
She's
that?
not. She's not chained, is she?
Well,
Oh, geez.
she did
See what
just
she's-
say that she recently arrived.
Oh,
She's
man.
feeding these things too, though.
I
So I mean, she's
completely-
not a.
I did not catch all of that.
Yeah. I
Are
noticed.
we too far gone now that he's about to punch her? Or are
Well,
we
you
good?
could
Oh,
play
that's
it
up
off
to you
as an
guys.
intimidation thing.
That's up to you guys.
No, I
Yeah,
straight up hit her. I
Let's
get
just roll
angry.
that back for a few seconds.
Say that
Okay.
she-
So instead of saying punch away, I meant run away.
Run away.
Oh, that's why I said it. Grab Victor and went go this way.
Okay then. Victor's full. I'm not gonna even try to resist that. I don't think I could. I've got a -1 strength.
No, it's totally up to you guys what you do. I just when
I got
when you were all like, "I'm gonna spend my rage," I'm like, I wonder if they were thinking this through.
No, I'm a
Yeah.
barbarian. No.
Guys, come for a minute with me. I got an idea.
Okay. We need to come up with a word like salmon.
Andrea, check this door for us.
Bonito flakes.
Bonito flakes. Yeah, call it bonito flakes and it's automatic punch. Gotcha. None of this.
Well, I'm on
pig
the ceiling behind her, kind of watching her in case things go bad.
We're
So,
all leaving now, quickly.
We're all exiting the room.
rat. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to sneak back over with them.
Thank you, lady. I want some of your protein. Bye.
Catch you later.
Nice knowing you. Please be safe. Please make sure you get out safe. Thank you for all your help. Bye.
Close the door.
She
Gently.
says,
Very gently.
"If you fall, I'll come claim your soul."
Good to know.
Thanks. Take care.
Hey, Angela, can you come check this door up here by me?
Yeah, specifically. How about the door that
This
was
one right here?
Well, I'm over here
My
already.
God,
You're late.
that woman is
This
horrifying.
one in the north? Is that where you want?
Look
Can
where
you
I'm
check?
standing.
Yes, go through the doors.
Oh,
in
he's
front
up
of you
there.
and to the left,
This
yes.
way.
Yeah. Oh, out there? Okay.
I mean, you could check that one too, but you're a little late.
He's
Okay.
already kicked the door in.
All right. So if we go into this one, to the right should be where that dragon's hiding.
All right, I'm gonna check it.
That is a grand double door.
It looks fine.
No signs of anything.
Well, I don't see, but does Bishop see anything?
Nope.
And I got nothing.
I'm gonna back up and let the strong guys go through first.
All right, you're standing in a wide courtyard, giving you an inside view of the castle's looming walls and towers. A chill breeze whips through the courtyard, carrying a few dry leaves and scrabbly scrub brushes. There's a broad, stone-rimmed well, thick patches of vegetation growing in and around it. To the north, stairs rise to a platform 15 feet above the courtyard. Atop it, a double door provides entry into the castle dungeon. Donjon, D-O-N, J-O-N. The double door to the east stands open, creaking on its hinges as if left by someone leaving in a hurry. Bent and rusted, sometimes, in some cases, partially broken spikes protrude from the walls of the courtyard. Here and there, holes in the hard-packed soil hint at long missing structures or poles that once stood within. So you can go up the stairs. You
I'm
can
going to
go
sneak
left or
over
right.
here and see if I notice anything near the well with my blind sense.
Can I help her out with that? Because I was gonna do something similar,
You
just to check it out in
don't
general.
notice any creatures with your blind sense. And Norbert does not notice any creatures with his fireball sense.
I do love fireballs. The
Hey,
creatures,
Bob.
nothing like just sitting in the well or anything. Can I touch the water? Stick my hand in it.
Bob, from where
Fearlessly.
Phil's standing, looking at the two doors you mentioned that looked like they were hanging off their hinges, like something had run out or been blown out through them.
Uh-huh.
That's the doors, the double doors to the east, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay. You said that the height of this room, it was more than 15 feet high?
The sky high.
Okay. The sky high? I'm sorry, I didn't follow that.
We're
Yep.
outside.
Yep.
In a courtyard.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm going to be on the carpet, Phil and his phylacterum, if Leori wants to be there too, about 20 feet off the ground, not taking his eyes off of that door. And I rolled a 20 on perception to pay attention to see if anything comes out of that door. The one that Andriel's standing in front of.
Right. So these doors are the ones that are swinging, right?
They are, yes.
Okay. I'd like
We
to
may
just
want to get
kinda
the group together before we move any further.
I'm not going in. I just want to sneak through and kind of peer, from behind the door to see if I see anything in there. I'm sneaking. Do I need to roll a stealth?
You do if you wish to remain unseen.
Yes, I want to roll a stealth then.
Okay, and you want to open the door?
No, I don't want to open the door. They're swinging open, so I just want to peer through where, the crack where it's open and kind of sneaky look in to see what I see.
Okay. So, this large chamber, perhaps once a stable or a kennel, has been gutted. Wooden partitions that may have been stalls lie shattered and burned, leaving only divots in the floors, walls, ceiling, and a few stone support pillars. The floor is a tangle of broken beams, dung heaps crawling with vermin, and the occasional gleam of polished bone. The whole chamber is shadowy and dim, the darkness almost a palpable thing.
But I think I have dark sense, or I can see in the dark.
Yes.
So do I see anything through the darkness?
Do you see anything on the map there?
Well, I see a D on the map, so that's why I'm.
But
You're looking at the picture of the map. How about the actual game?
Oh no! In the actual game, I
Like Bel Shalom.
don't see anything. Well, I don't know. I mean, is this line of sight, or am I not being able to see this Bill Shalom?
You can see something very large resting in the shadow over there.
Okay. Can I see any chains?
Phil can.
I communicate. I notice, by the way, guys, that's a dragon, and it's a guardian, and we're going to have to kill it.
Okay. And I corroborate what he says. See, I can see it. I think this is one of the ones we're looking for, guys.
Do we know what kind of dragon?
Is Rumble still really angry?
No.
He didn't angry.
He did.
Okay. Hey, Rumble,
What?
come over here.
Someone could attempt a knowledgeable check about what kind of dragon, survival perhaps, or some other thing that seems relevant.
Yeah. Maybe know something about him.
Doing
Dumb as a brick, but I'll give it a
Oh, I do
shot.
not know.
It looks like it's a dragon to me.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I got a
looks-
15 there, man.
It's a lizard.
It's a lizard.
Yeah, so Bishop knows enough to know that this is a very unusual kind of dragon that he's never seen before.
Is it speaking out of curiosity, Bob?
It appears to be resting. It is
Has
daytime.
it noticed this yet?
It
Actually, Bob,
does
as
not
a
appear
lore
to
board,
have noticed you.
could I do a different kind of check? Something that I have
Sure.
expertise in? Would that
Sure.
be right?
That'd be fine.
There we go.
Okay, this is a shadow dragon. It's created
Shadow dragon.
when a normal dragon of considerable strength is corrupted by the plane of shadow. It's very rare, very deadly.
And
All right.
sleeping?
Phil, being a lore bard, tells this long-winded tale about it and recommends that we use either holy, seeing as it's a shadowy thing. I'm guessing either holy or light-based stuff to whack this thing with. Anybody got anything good?
Well,
I've
I might
got,
have
me.
something.
I got something good.
Well, let's use something good. I'm gonna hope that this thing doesn't like moonbeams.
Well, it's sleeping, right?
As a lore bard, would you know what language it speaks?
Phil could speak to it in Draconic, but I'm not seducing this thing for you guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
You don't want to sing the Counting Crows? La la la. To this guy?
I feel like dragons probably don't like to be chained in places. Is everything in here? Has it been like?
Do you want me to
cannot-
Do you want me to
Get to fly
negotiate
away.
dragon freedom?
Yeah, just fly away. Say, be gone, dragon.
What if it
Go away
doesn't
from here.
want? What if it's happy being in here?
Well, what happens when something is corrupted by the shadow plane?
Phil got out of bed this morning saying he wasn't going to sleep with anything larger than huge, but sometimes things just have to be done.
I mean, I've got a couple of things that do radiant damage.
It's chained, so I'm sure that if we talk to it and tell it we were going to free it from its bondage, then maybe it will fly away.
So the Nelson twins on the carpet just go right through the door. Seeing as it's like hanging open, they just
Okay.
float through. So there should be no sound whatsoever on that.
Is its
Okay.
face chained? Its
Is
mouth?
that dragon? Is it awake or asleep?
It is asleep.
It is asleep.
It is asleep.
Because I got wyvern
Alright.
poison still.
Leori, you know how to heal people if they die, right?
She does not. She can't bring
Good
you
stuff
back from the
going back.
dead.
Phil hops down off of the carpet. The phylactery still on the carpet, backs up, and pulls out popcorn. Phil very quietly starts stepping across the room, dropping articles of clothing as he goes.
Wait, you were wearing clothing to start out with?
Can you just go along here, pal? Don't derail me. I'm trying to make this work. Phil pulls out his musical instrument, and begins to play a love song to the dragon.
Do a minor illusion, create some mood lighting here.
Okay.
Yeah. What kind of smells do dragons like?
Don't
Money.
don't interrupt. Please, God, don't interrupt right now.
I can make you smell like some nice farm animals that aren't goat.
Well, let's start with the simple. Oh Jesus! It's still a 19. Still a 19. And Phil's gonna add a use of bardic inspiration just to pump that over 20 because anything under 20 is probably suicide, right?
Yeah, that he probably isn't terribly well attracted to satyrs, but you know.
That's a 29 on persuasion.
Could be amused.
Wait, did you say he?
Yes.
Okay, got it. The phylactery disrobes also. They both speak in unison.
Uh-huh.
Just to conjure a thought, think of Coming to America, the two twins that Eddie Murphy meets in the nightclub, where they just speak in unison.
Okay.
Wow, that's a reference.
Yeah, there you go. So Phil and they're gonna adopt kind of like a Vienna, like an Austrian accent. And yeah, we are here to massage the dragon.
It looks
The
up
man,
at
the
you
man was not the change he
sleepily.
sent us.
It's at first surprised and angry. Its expression softens as it looks quizzically. It tries to speak and it can't.
So the two Phils position the dragon gently and produce oils, which Norbert has generously provided them with, and begins to massage the dragon. Now the interesting thing is, as the conversation still is, the Austrian accent, yeah,
Uh-huh.
they are talking to the dragon about all the stress of being bound to that castle and its tether, and they wish that they could do something to make the dragon feel better by breaking that tether, and would the dragon allow them to try?
The dragon attempts to nod, but something stops it. It sits there dumbfounded.
Phil sends a message out to bring the entire group in, slowly and in a positive attitude.
Okay.
Norbert's walking in, nipple rings a jangling.
Okay.
Victor's gonna keep to the wall.
You could check, maybe see if he's bound magically or something.
So let's try one of these thingies here. Was it? There it is. All right. So throughout the discussion, what I'm trying to understand here is, obviously this thing's being restrained. If we try to attack that tether, is this thing going to go off on us?
Can you message the dragon since he can't speak to you?
That's possible.
You don't know if it's going to go off on you or not.
Okay, but the tether is obvious, something that we could all line up and go after that tether, but not the dragon. Because the idea is, if we could actually break the tether and let this thing be, and we've got it pretty passive, like we're laying here rubbing it with oil, which, by the way, I don't know if that's a first for D&D, but I'm pretty proud that we've now nerfed a dragon.
You've never read any Elminster, apparently.
First time any of my group has attempted this.
So the question is,
massage a dragon into submission.
Now that we're petting the serpent, can we technically, again, line the people up, try and break the tether, and will the dragon not attempt to not harm us as we do this for it? And that's the message we're trying to convey to it through everything we're doing.
Okay.
So if we want to line everybody up and say that that's where the tether is.
Where is the tether so that we can line up correctly?
I feel like us all lining up in front of a dragon's a bad idea. I want to say that out loud.
Oh, maybe
You're
not
correct,
all of
but
us,
nothing
because
ventured, nothing gained.
there's still people outside the door that can come in and assist if things go bad. So why don't the dragon can't tell how many we are in the party?
Why don't we just have Rumble attack the tether?
The tether is running this direction.
Oh. So
I
Phil,
message the dragon.
I'm gonna park myself right here where is a column in front of me.
So the dragon
it's a
hasn't
column
been able
under
to
you.
answer.
So I can
Yes,
I
you
can
can
scurry up
use
the
the
column real quick.
message spell to communicate with the dragon.
If you speak Draconic.
I mean, I'm going to speak to him in common. I don't speak Draconic, but maybe he understands. I mean, who knows? I'm just going to ask, can we help you, Mr. Dragon? Or Miss Dragon. I'm not here to misgender a dragon.
It's a mister. At this range, it's obvious.
Nice wiener, Mr. Dragon. Want to compliment this dragon.
You just not creep it out by talking about his
I wanna,
junk. with
yeah,
the knife?
I wanna be
No,
on the
I want to
opposite
ask how
side
we can help.
of what he's on. I don't want to be on that side anymore.
Hey, everyone, climb up next to me.
All right, he responded to your mind.
All right, everybody. The dragon. He says he wants to be free, but he can't tell me how.
I say we line up and just attack the tether, and since you're messaging him already, tell him what we're going to do, and we're going to do our best to set him free, not to hurt him.
All right, I'm gonna message him again and just say we're going to try to break your chain, and then to let me know if he needs
Yeah,
us
if it
to
hurts
stop
him,
or
let
do
him know,
anything.
let us know, and we'll stop.
We're not trying to hurt the dragon.
Okay, so we're just all lifting up and trying to do one quick attack on this thing.
Yeah, everybody whack it.
I mean, does anyone know these are all magic chains? Do we know anything that can dispel?
Well, has
like,
anyone
anyone
done
dispel
detect magic to see if they are magic chains?
Well, I thought they.
Well, they're corporeal chains that go through walls, right?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Ghostly
Okay.
spirit chains, yes.
But if we're attacking them with magical items, we should be able to damage it.
Magic must defeat magic. Let's do it.
And now that we have a chance to sit here with the chains without being attacked, can we study them a little bit to see if maybe there's something that we could do? Like maybe me and Illyrium take a look, since we're magic mans.
You certainly can examine the chains.
I would like to examine the chain.
Rumble's
what would be a
12
good-
Arcana does not cut the mustard.
What was that?
Okay, so the chains are necrotic in nature. They're impervious to any damage other than radiant damage.
Okay.
I got something for that.
Yeah, that's a moonbeam. I could do that with a level 2 spell.
Yeah, I've got a level 6 sunbeam that I could burn, but I would
No,
prefer
save
it to work up to that point.
Okay, so
The
scooch back and let the moonbeam burn it.
Yep, Philacrum is going to cast Moonbeam and place it right in between the two Phil characters, if that's okay.
Okay.
Do I need to back up?
Yeah, back up. Moonbeam.
In unison, the two Phils show their tushes as they Moonbeam.
The dragon draws near with interest and watches what's going on. The moonbeam causes the spectral chain to smoke as though it's being doused in acid. It's being pitted and scarred, and you can hear the screams of tortured souls come ripping from each drop of chain link that melts.
Phil slides over and gently strokes his friend the dragon.
I want to shoot a message to the dragon and ask if he's still okay.
He turns to you and nods.
Totally dating this dragon.
In a matter of minutes, the first chain link is burned to the point of breaking. The chain goes slack, clattering through the floor. The dragon roars in triumph and bursts through the roof, flying away at full speed.
I want to message the dragon and be like, bye, have fun.
Bill sends a message spelled to the dragon. Call me.
Well,
That was awesome.
that was fun.
Hell yeah, that was great.
Wait, we
Can I
don't
take a
go
peek in this
anything?
little room here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, loot the room. Loot the room.
Loot the room.
I like this corner room. Corner rooms seem to be something for me.
Okay.
I'm going to take a peek in here. What do I see?
Battered weapons, breastplates, helms, shields, and a large number of skulls lie heaped on the chamber's floor. More importantly, chests overflowing with gold and silver coins occupy the center of this room.
I nominate Phil for an inspiration point for that one.
Aw, shucks.
Can I inspect the gold or the chest full of stuff to make sure it's good, or could I get Andrew in here? Andrew, do you want to come in here and take a look at any of this? Make sure it's good.
Dude, take it
good to
all.
go?
You've got the bag.
Oh, I don't want to get murdered while I'm doing it.
While
Put it
she's
in the
checking
car.
for traps, can I check for magic items in here?
In here?
Yeah.
All right, so let me do a perception.
I'm gonna do Arcana.
Phil can ritual cast identify on anything you find.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's stuff in here. Give me 1 second, because for
Norbert
whatever
looked
reason,
as well.
this is not. This is
Yeah,
not
and actually, we could
up to
identify
date.
things twice as fast.
True.
With a 20 perception, what is in the room now that was not previously in the room?
Same thing in the room.
I'm gonna check all the dragon's mess, looking for some mushrooms.
But Norbert,
Yeah.
you also did notice some animal waste under the tables. They haven't dusted in a while, and there's a spider nest in the corner.
I wonder if it's a radioactive.
You can definitely find mushrooms.
Nice.
But I would like to dump the chest full of treasures into my bag.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm sorry this didn't
Oh, okay,
stay
that's-
converted, but I shall fix.
Good. Sorry, I didn't realize that's what you were doing.
I'm getting there.
Are you telling me that Norbert's finally going to get his Vorpal nipple rings?
No.
Ouch.
No, sorry, I'm not telling you that. It's not very powerful, is it? Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Loot going to the party sheet.
Yeehaw.
Watch out.
Nice.
Can I tell if this set of keys is the same as the ones that I have?
Those should be
That's
the set of keys you have, yeah.
Yeah, that's just our general set of keys for the building.
I'm going to put them in your inventory, though, so we're not confused.
Okay.
And
Can we cash out?
splitting up
Bob?
the gold.
I was gonna say, can we cash out the gemstone to money?
I wouldn't be against that +3 chainmail armor if nobody else wants it.
No objection.
Do you need a strength 13 to wear that?
It's heavy.
Yes, I believe you do.
I cannot wear that. Victor tries to pick it up and he's like, "Oh, nope, that's not for me."
Oh man.
Dude, that defender greatsword's awesome.
Ooh, it's legend.
These stupid people with their.
You could just use it like a regular greatsword and get a +3 to AC. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
dope.
Hold on. I'm going to be a little fair here.
Are these being allocated directly to our sheets, or do we need to add them?
If you want one, take one. You could drag it over. If there's something you really wanted.
No, I mean the gold points, over here that he's allocating to each.
If you look at your inventory, you should have it already.
Okay, that's what I was asking. I don't know how much I had before.
We're
I
pretty
didn't have
flush with cash.
34,000 before.
God damn.
I'm a thief. I should know this, right?
You're a thief, not an accountant. You're good.
Yeah, I need to switch something out that Rumble can use here.
Can't use armor, can't use weapons.
Well, you can't use the battle axe?
Nah. Screw that.
The
His
hands
whole-
man. He needs
His whole thing
he needs
is
some brass knuckles.
Yeah.
question. Could we make the battle axe a battle chair? +3 folding
Nice.
chair
Yeah.
for the flavor.
We do need
Oh,
a plus
there it is.
3
Brass knuckles +3.
Yeah.
There
So
we go.
In theory, that would just turn your hand. What your hands are already what a 1d10.
Yeah.
So in
Now they're
theory,
magic.
it's just another +3 on top of that.
1d8, so 1d11.
There's no D11, but they do 1d10 plus 3 plus whatever your other bonuses are, and they'd be magical damage.
So 1d. Oh yeah. So 1d8 plus 11. That's what it would be.
That's actually a big win for us, man. If you think
That's
about
a
how
big
much
hit.
damage he wasn't able to do when it wasn't magical, that's a big win for us. That's awesome. Thank you, Bob.
You bet.
Appreciate it, Bob.
Versatile 1d10 with that.
Yeah, ignore that.
Okay.
Victor, I think you're
Just
the only
do the
one who can
1d10.
take this staff of withering, I think.
Yeah.
What does that one do?
Uh,
Staff of Withering. Let's see.
requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock.
3 charges, regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
I think I would be able to use it, just because I'm a lore bard. I have access to other spell books through magical secrets. But at the same time, I'm not going to use it. I have something else I'm using.
Yeah, my stuff hits a bit harder than that. Let me see.
Sell it.
Yeah, I mean we could
Sell it.
definitely sell it.
The
just
Defender
keep it
Greatsword, a lot of money, man. I think, honestly, if Bob would let us do it from here, we could liquidate the value of the other items and just take it in money.
I mean,
So
do
we'll
we?
just sell
I
it
don't
when we
know
get
if we
the
even
discount.
need the money. I'm pretty flush with platinum and gold right now.
Hold on to
I
the
mean-
item, and maybe we'll give them to somebody later.
Exactly. Like if we need somebody to be boosted a little bit for a fight. I'm
Can
trying to
you-
figure out where this. I had a cursed glaive in here somewhere. I don't know where that cursed glaive went.
Bob, would that be true that I would have access to use that staff of withering as a lore bard?
I don't
don't
know.
It says requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or ward. Well, actually, my phylacterum can't attune to anything, can it?
No, I don't believe it can.
But never mind. I have no use. Never mind. I tried.
Oh,
Yeah, my
God.
glaive hits pretty hard.
I love that you're. I love the name of your punch.
Yay.
So
Hissing.
can any of us even wear heavy armor?
Rumble, you should be able to move that to a 1d10. It said, right? 'Cause it was
Blunt
versatile.
should be able to wear it.
That's 1d8.
I'm
Right?
a
What
rogue.
does the versatile mean? You can
Okay.
move to
I
the
just rolled
D10 since you have
What
it
about
invoked?
bishop?
Nope.
You can't wear that?
Nope. I can only go up to medium, and I
Ah.
don't for it.
Wait, is this not? Oh, it's heavy armor.
Honestly, that should probably also be bludgeoning and magic.
Yeah, I got
Jonathan, with the versatile property, since you don't have a shield, I think that would mean you could use the 1d10, because I saw the stat block. I was looking
yeah,
at it.
yeah. You're right. You're right.
I got it fixed for you.
Oh, okay. I just added it.
Whoa, now it's a D20. What's going on with
Oh,
that? Oh, that's to hit. Okay.
Bill, were you the one holding the glaive? The cursed one?
I gave it to you, I believe.
I did not put it in my sheet.
I'm just looking if I have a glaive of any kind. I don't believe I do.
Did we uncurse it or did
We have not uncursed it yet. It has to
Okay.
be we have to remove the curse from the castle to get the thing uncursed. I'm
Uh,
trying to find it in my
I don't see it anywhere here, bud.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote it down either.
All right. So who wants some things though before we move on?
I'll take that greatsword, so I can sell it later.
Yeah, I'll take everything else and just stuff it in my bag.
I can't.
I have a
use
feeling
anything
we're going
unless
to
we
run into
split the
somebody and
gemstones.
we're going to give them a greatsword, and they're going to be really happy with us.
Oops. Okay.
All right.
Bob, by chance, do you know if you have that cursed glaive? I wrote it down. 1016. Found a cursed glaive. Curse will be lifted with castle. Curse is broken. Was it a +2? Does anyone know?
I don't
thought
know
it was.
what it was.
I'm
Yep.
not sure. I want to say it was +2 or +3.
I believe it was +2.
Should I just write that down in the inventory?
Tell you what. Let me find you one.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right.
Victor's running ferociously through the castle. We forgot the cursed glaive. Wait a second.
All right. I just put one in your inventory. You can't use it yet, but when you
Yeah, I'm not
remember that
gonna-
you can use it.
Yeah, I don't want to use it until we get it uncursed.
All right. Where to?
Let's go up those. Let's go back out. I want to go back and go up these stairs here in this area.
From what that guy said, I think there should be another one down here.
It should be above where I am, according to the map we got. But that's out of character.
Well,
Yeah.
it's not out of character. We have it on the map. We literally talked to the guy and he said where to go.
Yeah, we
I think
have the map.
go up the stairs we can get to where we're trying to be. Whoops.
So Victor's just gonna casually talk to Phil about the hag. So what was the big red flags that we needed to leave the room on that? She just had a soul in a jar, right?
Well, she kept talking about the chained one and how she just got there and she was bringing him stuff. And the whole thing is this, man. If all of these guys are bound here like that dragon just was, there's no way that she's going to go fetch.
Okay.
So she's just one more thing we don't need to do.
Just an obstacle to walk around. Got it. Instead of trying to go through.
So she's not your type then.
Well,
Alright.
if you're wanting to do this map, you gotta go to the second floor.
I would like to go up the stairs.
Bob, yeah, I think. Both. Yes. Nara, get out of the way!
We're all on top of each other.
Hooray.
There we go. Found myself.
There it is. There's up. Oh, thank you, Bob.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, sir.
You can't go down there. What are you doing?
I'm going to check for traps on these double doors here.
Alrighty.
I was just moving out of the way, Bob.
Oh, I guess you could. You'd just be down on the courtyard. There are no traps that you can find on that door.
With my blind sense, do I feel anything on the other side of the door?
You don't.
All right, so I motion everybody that it's okay.
The floor of this foyer is tiled in blood-red marble, an altar resembling a skull, its lower section wrapped in iron chains, and its top cut flat to form a level surface, stands in the alcove to the east. A 10-foot diameter pool of what appears to be stagnant water, its rim, fashioned of white marble, sits in the western alcove opposite the altar.
Can I
go
look
up
inside
to-
it?
Yeah, I go up to it and see, do my blind sense feel anything inside it?
The water itself seems to be moving in an unnatural way.
And do
Can
I feel?
I?
And I see it moving, but does my blind sense tell me that there's something there?
The water itself appears to be something there.
Ah.
Does it seem magical at all?
Indeed. And examining the knives, or the marks, you see indications that some sort of blood ritual was performed over this pool. The arcane language is unknown to you, but it appears to be, again, some sort of offering of blood.
Can I, if I use my comprehend languages at a level 1, can I
You can. Yes, Jerry,
that?
Delirium confirms the same.
Can I determine what type of magic we're dealing with here?
It's religious. It's divine magic.
I want to comprehend languages. I just marked that off as a first level spell.
Okay.
Did not do magic, or did not wild magic surge.
Yeah. So
We're all standing around him.
Sucks for you guys walking near me all the time.
the Kuthite ritual described upon the marble stones basically instructs the penitent to release blood from the palm of their hand into the pool to cleanse themselves of impurities before entering beyond. It warns that the guardian will attack if you do not obey.
Are you telling that to the party?
I tell everybody what's going on, and I'm gonna
And
take.
we should all prick our fingers. I agree.
I'm gonna go ahead and engrave
Seduce the
shuriken.
guardian.
I'm gonna slice my hand a little bit and do some blood.
Me too.
Yeah,
Offering.
I'm gonna do exactly that.
Okay.
But I'm gonna slap my hand in the water. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna just dunk my hand in there with a.
Yeah,
I like
that's
to slap
that's
things.
Does your blood type matter for them?
Wait.
What
Do we
blood
have to
type
dunk
am I?
our hand in the blood?
We
No.
have
The blood water?
Drip, right?
No. Norbert, can you do a medical check before you do that? I don't think that's really sanitary.
Yeah,
Victor might not be able to do this. Does he have to stick his hand in blood red water?
No, that was just something Norbert
No.
was doing to be silly.
Oh, okay, good. Victor
Yeah, all
was
you have to
very
do is let
concerned
the
there.
blood drip into the pool.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
very careful not to put any of his like open blood spots in the pool. He's just dripping blood over. I'm not sticking my hand in there.
you made me
Okay.
waste a nat 20.
You don't need to shove copper in outlets either, pal.
I mean, I can though. I still do it.
Victor almost had a
I like
problem.
I like magic shit. Maybe my hands will glow, and I will not get fantasy HIV.
That's what Victor's looking at you just like, did you not consider? You're just not worried?
No, there's clerics and shit.
Okay. Moving on.
Which
Has
door?
everyone dropped? Did we get everybody to put a drop in? Did somebody hold out?
How does that work for a bishop?
Where's
Got some
Rumble?
oil or something?
Where's Rumble?
Rumble and I are missing. I held out. I don't have normal blood. I don't think it would go too well.
Blunt.
So you're not gonna do it, Blunt?
Nope. No one. Deception check.
His special blood.
Fine. Here you go.
Yeah, homie, if we go through here and you're the one person who didn't do this and we die because of it, I'm going to haunt you.
You know.
I mean, but what's even gonna come out?
Yeah, like, don't you keep yourself oiled up?
No,
You're just a rusty, dry
I've never
robot.
had an oil man like you, sir.
I massage your hands and give you some oil. Maybe it'll help you out a little bit. You're
Bill
looking a
walks
little
over.
dry.
I'm scratching my head over how this is gonna work for the Warforged.
Your elbows are looking kind of rough, dude.
Oil's oil, man. Let's get this moving.
I guess
We'll
I
burn it. We'll
attempt to
burn in
follow
daylight.
suit, but like Bishop doesn't know how this is gonna work because he's never seen like what actually comes out other than like seeing like his metal rip open. So he's just gonna like take a dagger that he has and cut like the tip of the finger and like hope something happens.
Nothing comes
Both
out.
spurts of oh no.
Can Bishop kind of do like a sleight of hand to make it look like
Yeah.
the oil?
I already told you I've massaged your hands with some oil.
Yeah, like using that as kind of like, hey, look, this totally happened.
Sure.
Can you roll that with advantage with my help of the oils?
Yes.
With my help.
Sure.
I'm a pro massager.
Right.
Yes.
You've always been the oil guy since episode 1. Okay. You've done the thing?
I want to
She
help
just
him out
kind
a
of,
little
like,
bit
walks
with
away and does,
a
like, the fake whistle. Like I'm not lying at all. Like the.
add a.
Okay, Norbert, did the ritual say we needed to go over to the blood skull thing over here, or are we just good to
This was
proceed?
the blood skull, wasn't it?
No, that's
the-
thought-
the fountain.
I misunderstood then.
You
Yeah.
you read it. You're the one that read it.
I did, and I misunderstood what I was gonna.
yeah, there's an altar over on the other side to some obscure blood god, but
I want to read it again because
the altar is not
I-
necessarily part of the thing. You have to give a blood sacrifice to the pool. So
Oh, hey, Bishop, real quick. I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points. Add a D4 to your sleight of hand.
Wait, you spent 2 for oh.
But also,
Okay.
I have to do this. It's like I get to change. I get to choose which one I want now.
17.
okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna change my age for a second time this campaign. So, for the next minute, I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
And do you have a
You like how
doctor's
Victor and
change or-
Bishop just sort of backed away from your ass?
I think like upon like doing that and then like having that like extra surge of energy kind of feel through Bishop, he's gonna look at Norbert and kind of like freak out and be like, ah! the fuck is up with your face? And like freak out, and then like immediately like run to the corner just because
What?
he's not used
What are
to
you?
seeing.
What are you talking about?
You got something on your face, man. Like how
Um,
many eyes? How many eyes do you usually see through? Like I thought I was the only one with extra eyes here. Like what's going on,
I'm gonna look
Victor?
at myself in the water.
Victor?
Yeah, just stay away from Mr. Explodes a lot. He's he's glowing
I-
again.
Victor,
I
I
have
think he's
only
diseased.
exploded once.
I think he's
This campaign.
diseased.
All right. Oh, let's get moving.
Let's
Okay.
go. Let's just start
Which
walking.
which door?
Let's walk.
So if
Left
we're trying
door
to
it
go
is.
up, we
Kick
have to
the
go through
door
the
in.
right door
I
to
went
go
through
to
the
rest of
door.
doors, but
Well, I think we need to go to the right.
Let's
Well-
go to the right then.
yeah,
Let's
if we're
try
trying
that
to
one.
get up to the
Well, I don't think.
A or something.
Yeah, this
This
isn't
way.
the same as the other map.
Yeah, if
where
we're
we're
trying to
trying to
get to
get
the
to.
Z,
Yeah,
We
so
got 3 maps.
Hang on just 1 second, guys.
I think we need to get to the 3rd floor. So if we go to the left, we can.
Well,
try
no,
to
we're
get to
we're
those
still trying to
floors.
go to the first floor.
yeah, I think it's the first floor we have to go through, and I think it's the stairs on the right.
That's
Okay.
where
Because-
I'm going to. That's
yeah,
what
we
I
gotta
thought.
go.
Okay, following Phil.
Because I think that's
I
gonna
think
go back.
stairs on the right
down.
will get us down there.
I think so. Yes.
Okay, I will
Does that say
lead
down?
it stairs down.
Okay, that might be it.
1 second, nobody come through. I don't want to get stuck.
Everybody get on top of it.
God
go,
damn it.
Go,
I
go.
want- Do we want to peek through? I want to peek through these doors up here first before we go, though.
I'll assist you.
Victor, can you move so I can get my? I'll move mine
Nope,
as soon as
you
do.
guys came through too quick, and now we're all dogpiled.
Everyone move. Andrew.
Andrea's the only one that can move. And she's dogpiling.
Andrea. Did we lose Andrea?
I'm sorry, I'm muted.
No,
Up
you're
on the
good.
1st floor, right?
Yeah,
could-
you're right. Move
Oh, I
forward
see-
just
I
a bit.
see. I see. I couldn't see where I was.
Yeah, go south. There you go.
Oh, there
Phil
you go.
goes south.
I see you above me.
Phil Ackram's on top of.
I don't. I'm not gonna be able to move him. I need Bob to do it.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no. That's all right.
apologize.
That's all right. Everybody dogpile through the door. We're good. Bob can fix it. Returns. By the way, awesome thinking with the dragon. That was unbelievably awesome.
Oh, I think it's
Not enough praise on that. That was awesome.
That was amazing. Yeah. That's why I
Norbert, that's
say
my
you need an
perception
inspiration
check for
point
you
for that
for the
one.
doors.
Honestly, that is some explosive horse thoughts right there. That was fantastic.
So if we can get the same thing, if we can with each of these other guys, I mean, if you guys want to fight, we can fight. But if we can nerf them and
No,
just
Go
One of
for
them
it.
is we're gonna need to
Yeah,
fight
that
one of
could be
them. One
huge.
of them has a really nice thing of loot behind it.
that's
I think
the
it's this
demon
one. This one that we're getting ready to fight.
I thought it was the devil. That might be it. Yeah, because it has the altar and the statue like they were describing.
Yeah, it's also a Z.
All right, I'm all for it.
I think this
The
is the one
stage
that we
for
gotta
Margaret.
off. Let's see. Night Hag, Dragon, Lich upstairs past the Devil, Devil guarding a dark shrine, Stonewall protecting Master Secret.
I'm back.
I think the Devils.
Bob, we got dogpiled going through the stairs. I think the Philacrum and Victor, I see him above me. He sees the Philacrum, and I can't move
We're
the Philacrum.
intertwined.
Okay, so is
Yeah.
everybody trying to go
There we go.
stairs wise?
Yeah.
I think Bishop and I were wanting to check these these 5 rooms on the right here before we
Okay,
go down the
What
stairs.
about Rumble and Blunt?
Bring me with them.
Rooms or stairs?
Stairs.
Rumble?
What's your ladders, Rumble?
Jonathan,
Put them on the stairs.
What? Sorry.
You want to go into the little rooms or you want to look at the stairs? Or go down the stairs? Up the stairs. Down the stairs.
Bishop and I are playing with the rooms.
You're going with Phil. Okay, here you go.
Sorry.
Blunt, you should say yes to the prompt.
Yep, I'm in.
All right. This is a dingy, empty cell that once operated as a home and private shrine.
Neat.
Nice. Is that all of them or just that one on the top?
Are you searching them all?
Yeah, I just you said it's a cell, so I could like see into all of them walking by. Or are they all like completely closed doors?
No, you can open each of those doors.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like you said a cell, so I didn't know if it was like bars or something I could see through. If I just need to like peek my head into each one.
No, it's like a private room for a priest to live in.
Okay.
Do you wish to
Um,
search them
I-
all?
Yes, I would like to search them all.
Give me a
Could I-
perception check.
Does that? Could I use that 17 that I rolled just to as a for all of them, or do you want one for like each room?
That's up to you.
I mean, I'll take that. No, I'll do each one individually. That'll be more fun for me. I have my advantage with my extra eyeball. It's a second room.
Yeah, nothing. Go ahead and roll for all 5 rooms and
Yeah. 4.
let's see. Nope.
I would have been
Didn't-
better off overall just keeping that 17.
I didn't hurt you. You
No.
didn't find anything of note.
Yeehaw. I'm gonna tell that bishop nothing
Yeah,
in those
what's up?
rooms,
Nothing in the rooms?
and I'm gonna head on downstairs.
Alrighty. So you stand before a great set of double doors emblazoned with the image of some dark god.
Do we recognize this god at all?
You don't.
Religion check to see if I do, or do I just straight up not know it at
You
all?
can check. Sure.
Okay. I didn't know if it was like a you just don't know this one. I know I don't know this one though, so
It's
there
not
we go.
any commonly practiced religion that you would be aware of, so a extraordinarily high check might reveal it to you, but no.
It does an extraordinarily low check.
No.
Make me dumber.
It's Cthulhu.
Alright, Phil's already in there, so I guess I'm gonna walk on in with him. Because nothing's happened, I guess.
This vast chamber is floored in gray slate and supported by thick pillars of obsidian. Torches mounted in the pillars burn, yet their flames are strangely dim, barely lighting the cathedral-like space. With white pinpoints of light seem to dance in the eye sockets of each skull that decorates the pillars. To the northwest, a tall statue of a skull-headed man dressed in dark robes stands behind a black marble altar, on which lies heaped mounds of ashes, bits of bone, a single skull, its teeth and eye sockets set with glittering gems. Jagged, barbed chains dangle from the statue's eye sockets. Thick black curtains hang from the chamber walls. Inside floats an unhappy, unfriendly looking skull.
Hey, Bill, you want to seduce this one?
Do we see chains coming off of this one?
Yes.
Challenge accepted.
Do they look the same as the ones on the dragon?
Yes.
Well, we know what to do.
So Phil asks if it's Phil asks, so do you just float there all day, or are you able to talk?
It passes this direction through the room and heads over to this pillar.
Oh God, not the bishop.
So it goes to the pillar as if like making an indication with the pillar.
It's doing something.
Phil's trying to understand.
It hunts.
Phil floats the carpet over a little bit closer to try and observe the differences between the pillars and what that might be indicating.
It passes directly past you to this other pillar.
Floats a little further over this way on my carpet and watch to see what it does next.
It cuts across the room to this pillar.
In doing this, is like any of the lights or like candelabras flickering, or like can Bishop hear a noise behind him moving or anything?
Nothing is moving behind you. The entire chamber is deathly still.
Can you tell where the tether is for the chain that it's? Because every time it floats from one to the other, it should have the tether following it, right?
Yeah, the tether briefly flicks up through the floor and then back down again
Can
each
we
time
tell
it
where
moves.
where in the floor it comes up from?
It's bound to the chain. The chain runs between it and the change spirit.
So Phil's going to send it a message asking if it wants to be set free, and in a very persuasive manner.
You contact a slumbering mind that does not respond.
Doesn't seem like it even recognizes we're here.
Yeah, have Bob, Ed, with perception and everything else, do we have any idea of whether or not this thing's paying attention to us really, or
You know for certain, having tried to message you, that it is not. This appears to be a demilich that may have lost its mind.
so? Out of character, who in our party is? We had a paladin, but does anyone hate undead? Wasn't that Victor?
No, that's gonna be Bishop. He's got some issues.
Hey Bishop,
Yes.
I got a special friend for you to meet.
Oh no.
Oh no. I don't like the sound of that, Phil.
Out of character, this is kind of hard for me because my name in Hebrew is Zev. That was
Oh.
the name my parents gave me. But yeah, let's fuck this thing up.
Should we check around for the actual? Or I mean, is this? We just assume this is just a demi-lich that's lost his mind. There's not. You said that it might be slumbering. Is that right?
Yes.
Well, let's just
make
take
a Arcana or religion check, and we'll see if Victor knows anything more about this.
Get religious.
Okay. So yeah, Jerry and Illyrium and Norbert have some peripheral knowledge of lichdom. If a lich has lost its phylactery and has not been destroyed, it loses its perception of time and becomes a demi-lich. Its sort of floating here, probably asleep, going about its daily routine, sleepwalking, if you will. You can wake it up and talk to it if you want to, but they're extraordinarily powerful because they're untethered to anything, and and can't suffer spell burn or anything like a normal lich would. So they they're chaotic and dangerous and thoroughly insane.
Is there a way to contain them? I mean, so that we can see where it's tethered to. I mean, can it be grappled? Can it be
Wait, Bob, you
magically
said
kept in place?
like it was going to the center, so like basically the square directly above the phylacterum. That would be the center of those 6 pillars. You said that's where he was tethered before, right?
But no, so it's dragging a chain behind it. It goes and visits a pillar for a couple of moments, and then goes to
But
the other side of the room.
So, but the question is, where is that chain spawning from that is dragging?
It's connected to the center of the base of its skull.
And
That chain goes to the thing, so it's attached to the guy that we beat up earlier. It's not attached to its phylacterum.
Gotcha. So there's no point in the center of the floor where I could drop 2 moonbeams and nuke that tether without hitting it.
Not unless you can get it to hold still.
That's what I was trying to get at. If we can grapple it somehow,
Yeah.
then we would be able
I think
to
I got this.
moonbeam.
Rumble.
Right, how long did it take last time to burn through with the moonbeam?
A couple minutes is what was said, right?
Yeah,
we
It
need all
also
hands
was
in the
sitting
room.
patiently for us to do that.
We
So
need
was it
all
more than a
hands in
minute?
the room.
Hey, all right. So based on his moonbeam, if I got up to the
Was it?
if I
Was
could
it more
if
than
I
a
could
minute?
get up to the chain with a sunbeam, how fast do you think I could?
it's about
Cut
a
through
minute.
that.
It's a little less than a minute.
Okay. So I'm going to do a major image. I'm going to make an illusion of a thick crystal bell jar over it. And then I'm
Okay.
going to use illusory reality to make the illusion real for 1 minute. There you
Okay.
go.
I assume it would get a save.
I mean, it's me just casting an illusion and making it real. He might do a save for it to like try and escape or something. Or regular, yeah.
Maybe wisdom.
I'm not impacting it at all, right? I'm making something around it and then making that thing real.
Oh, there we go. Intelligence
You know, I just had a thought of what if what the
check.
hag had in the jar was this thing's phylacterum?
Okay. The thing realizes it's in a jar and howls in rage, trying to figure out how to escape the jar.
Phil's both phylacterum and Phil cast moonbeam directly on the chain, so it goes double quick.
Okay.
We don't want to go get it out of the
If-
jar.
If I added a sunbeam to it,
Let it
how
out
much could
after.
we? If we want to just cut through this sucker fast,
Save the slot, man.
save it. All right.
Maturity. Save the slot.
Hey,
I'm burning
Works for me.
second level. We got plenty of those.
all right. I just didn't know if we wanted to fight this sucker.
Not if we can help it.
Oh yeah, I mean, if we wanted to like
No,
get in here, get out before.
let's very much not let it out.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
so
that.
the moonbeams make quick work of the chain. It cracks, shatters, and evaporates into a foul black smoke.
While, what does the lich do? What change does that make to it?
None. It's still trying to escape the jar. fervently
I think we should just get out of here,
angry.
guys.
Hang on. We're gonna shift those moonbeams closer towards the jar and look for its reaction to change.
Well, the jar's not in here. It's with the hag.
No, it's an
Oh,
illusory jar
Oh, my bad.
holding the thing still.
Where it's sitting there, I'm moving the moonbeams to see if is it looking at the moonbeams with fear that's radiant coming towards it.
It is not.
Well-
It's awakening, and it's mad that you have messed with it.
We should go.
What'd you say was on this?
Run behind and out. Run.
Wait,
Yeah,
there
where
was
are we fleeing
something
to? Which
behind
door?
it that we needed, though.
There's a devil that we need to deal with. This is a lich. This isn't. Well, let me check my notes.
we
Till the
already killed devil
notes.
thing.
Okay.
What was on the altar here?
That was the sword I thought was behind it.
Yeah, so one sec. Lich is upstairs past the devil. Devil is guarding a dark shrine, and a stone wall is protecting the master's secret. So, did we... I don't think we killed the devil.
Yeah, we that first one we killed.
Yeah, we let
That's a
it
devil.
loose. The devil is the dragon, right?
No.
We killed the devil.
There's a dragon.
First one before we leveled up.
You know
So
what?
here's all the creatures that are in here. There's a night hag, a dragon, a lich, which is this, a devil, and a death knight.
I think we killed the devil. Like do we not remember the big devilly looking thing?
Either
with wings
way, this brain is getting pissed off. Let's get out of the room and have this conversation
Yeah,
before
out of the
Bob
room.
changes his mind.
What,
Out
was
of
there
the
anything
room.
good on the altar before we
Get
left?
out of the
I
room.
wanna steal
Oh
shit.
my God, Norbert, get
Out
out
of
of the
the
fucking room.
Norbert,
Oh wait, I need to go this way. I want to steal things.
close the door. Close the door.
Jesus
go this way.
Christmas! Someone
Okay.
watch
As
him.
we close the door, I use my lock picking thing to break the lock so it will not open.
Oh no! I need to be back in there. Okay, let's see.
All right.
Yeah, so we did kill a barbed devil earlier. So that might have been the one that had the, we might need to make our way back over to the
I
barbed
think
devil
we gotta
that
go
we
to the
murdered.
third floor, like you were saying.
Was the barbed devil on the third floor?
I think that's where the devil is, and the other one that you had mentioned.
I mean, this looks like it's got something back there.
I don't think we want to go through that right now. I mean, it's in the jar right now, which is just an illusion for the time being. When that thing is fully awoken, we don't want to be around here.
Okay, do we want to check this closet and then go up these stairs?
I'm down.
Or
with
down
that.
these stairs?
What's in this closet door here?
Poke your head in.
Bob, has it been less than a minute or more than a minute?
Hear something slam
Oh,
into the
fuck.
double doors and howl.
Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Picture's not about that. I can't. It's not giving me the sequence.
I don't know if it has a way to actually get out of the room.
I'm not getting a
'Cause
a prompt.
The lock is broken, so it can't get out of the room.
It's not very
There it is.
strong either, unfortunately for it.
Victor, you're already up on the second floor.
Okay, thank God.
Get out of the way.
I've got
trying to move.
Phil's phylactery on top of me again.
I moved. I was going as fast as I could.
No, you're good.
Alright.
Oh, did I make it? I
I want to
make
check
it?
this door right above me.
Andrew didn't make it. No.
No, I
You got
tried
her.
to. There we go.
There we
Not letting me in. There we go. Okay.
go. Us all
Alright,
trying to go up the stairs at once.
We do want to go up one more level.
Doing a Three Stooges run up the stairs.
Literally, the thing hit the wall and we're just like, out now.
Go.
Wait, can we get to where Bishop and Phil are?
Yeah.
Or does this only lead to this
just
level?
Go through this,
Oh, it goes through
this
that
door.
door. Duh, Jesus.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on?
What's in here?
I would like to know. That was what my role
This
was.
chamber is shrouded in writhing shadows. A 10-foot tall humanoid figure stands motionless deeper in the room.
Oh God.
Say
Or did
10
you
feet
walk in the
tall?
wrong damn room?
Yep.
In the
I-
room
I-
that we're in the room
I've
that we're
walked
in right
in.
now.
Yeah, the one me and Norbert are in.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
no.
with my check, did I see anything good in there, or is it just exactly what you just said?
It's a statue to a dark god.
Statue. Oh, okay. It doesn't match.
God.
Does it match what was on the
Whew.
on that door earlier that we didn't recognize?
It does, yes.
Nice.
It's not moving or anything. Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, good. Can I do a? Did Norbert already assess the room? Like, there's nothing worth grabbing in here.
That's right.
Backing out of the 10-foot tall statue room. Okay, so according to the notes, behind the devil that we killed, it should have been guarding a dark shrine with a fake stone wall protecting the master's secret. So we need to make our way back to the barbed devil area. Because the lich is upstairs past the devil is what I wrote.
Do you,
Even
though?
though it was downstairs.
Do you, though?
I don't. Maybe not. But what about the master's dark secret?
Indeed. What about the Master's dark secret?
I feel like that's the good hint to keep moving.
What if we play warmer, colder?
Warmer, colder. I like. Okay, so I think the only one we got left to kill is the it's either the Death Knight or it's got to be the Death Knight because the Night Hag isn't a guardian. So we freed the dragon, freed the lich, killed the devil, and we just got a Death Knight running around here. Third floor?
Well, if you look at the map, on one of the floors we've got an A and an S.
I did not write anything with an S.
That's what I'm wondering. If you look at the map that's in Discord.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, the S is the skeletal knight, the Death Knight.
Death Knight.
Okay.
Who is A?
A is the fallen angel. The hill, the Ashbringer, whom you've already slain.
Think we need to go towards the S.
However, you have a strange sense about the room with the giant dark statue.
Me?
Do I feel anything when I'm in that room? My
Sure.
blind sense?
You, the party, should pay some attention to this room while you're here.
It's probably
So-
nothing, guys.
I'm gonna poke it with my glaive.
So with my blind sense, do I feel anything?
No, there's no creatures in there.
Victor pokes it with the halberd. Poke.
Andriel, check it for traps or secret doors.
Okay. I approach it and check for any secret doors or anything like that.
Secret tunnel. In the mountain.
Secret tunnel.
Okay, there.
Take some bardic inspiration on that. Add a D10.
Okay.
Is that for both of us, Phil, or just her?
Both of you.
Oh,
Absolutely.
sure. It's a D10. 21.
Okay. Bishop, there appears to be a door in the corner of this room, but you haven't the foggiest idea how it opens or where you get to it. But you can see marks on the floor.
Closer to the statue or like where I'm standing?
Right there. Scratch is headed that way.
Mm. Mm. Bishop's kind of just gonna like pull the carpet, like staring at the marks, like dragging Phil over to him, and let just like Phil. I think there's something here.
Hang
I
on, let me
don't
take
know
a
what.
let me take a gander on this. Bob, I think that would probably be like a sleight of hand kind of thing, or what would that? Would it be perception?
What are you trying to do?
I want to detect the mechanism for that
Okay.
door. Like now that I know that something's there.
Well, you could do either. If you're looking with your eyes, it'd be perception. If you're feeling the wall, we could do sleight of hand. Sure.
Can I do it too?
I don't see
Does-
it.
Would you say Norbert still has his third eye, or is he
He does, yeah.
okay?
I want to investigate this. If I were going to hide something, it's like, how would I do it?
It's a nat 20
Okay.
for Norbert.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, Norbert, you can see there is a almost imperceptible lock in the wall. And it appears as though the statue's right arm moves.
I'm going to relay that to the team. Does someone want to shake his hand?
Phil
Or
manipulates the arm.
I can pick the lock.
I think
Would
you're
that
gonna
be
need to do both.
Okay, I'll pick the lock and you move the arm. What do I need to slide a hand for picking the lock?
Sure.
I mean, if I'm pressing on the arm, do I see it, feel it move?
Yes, it moves,
Okay.
but it doesn't move very far.
Does our key our keychain work?
I try the keys.
Okay. How long are you going to stay here trying keys?
There's only 3 keys, right?
No, there's 100 keys.
Oh,
God damn.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock instead. Is that sleight of hand?
It is.
Victor's gonna poke the statue with Albert.
Does the statue
Oh.
have eyes?
It does, but it has spiked chains dangling from its eye sockets.
Okay. I was just curious. The eyes are gonna do a Scooby Doo thing whenever the lock is getting
I'm,
picked.
I'm sitting
No.
here like an immature kid with a door handle pushing on the arm, like as it will move, waiting for it to move further.
Okay, Andriel, the lock applies some sort of safety mechanism as you're trying to pick it. This is probably beyond your skill to open.
Back to the keys.
Okay, well I'll just keep trying keys then.
Okay.
So while she's doing that, Bob, I'm gonna cast Identify on that keyring to find the right key.
The keys are not themselves magical. It's a good try, though.
Can
Identify to find the right one for that lock.
Well, within 10 minutes' time, she will have found it. So,
I was
I'm
going
not
to say,
I
can we
ritual
search the
cast
keys
it,
for
I'm
any
gonna
kind
burn
of
the spell
stealth?
slot to cast it immediately.
either or. If you want to burn a spell slot, sure.
Can I use my expertise? I can choose 2 skill proficiencies to.
Yeah, you should choose that when you get it. You should decide what those are.
Okay. I
Sleight
think
of
I
hand
did.
could certainly be one. I assume stealth might be the other.
Well, it was at first level, so I think I probably already did that. Never mind.
Okay.
Bob, can we do a perception check to see if any of the keys have like scuff or look like they're used heavily,
You
or
can.
like fingerprints or anything?
Yeah.
With my 20 earlier, can I like
Anyway, if you
check
try
something
every
out?
key, then eventually
or
you will
just
find the
continue
right
it.
one.
Let's just do that. Let's just try the keys, guys.
All right.
We'll just chill here and watch the door while you do
Do
that.
I'm
you
just doing it as fast as I can.
finally find a key that slides into the lock, turns, and clicks. You hear a great mechanism behind the wall slide into place. Phil's positioning of the arm is much more successful as it now glides all the way down full 90 degrees. And there is a click. You feel a rush of air as the stone wall starts to swing your direction. And then screams of 1,000 souls as chains rip the door closed again.
With the key in place, I push the arm again to see if it opens one more time and closes again.
The castle is doing everything in its power to keep that wall closed, but you do have the ability to open it should you find a way to stop that shenanigans.
Rumble, would you like to come hold it open
Let's go.
for us?
Where are you?
Yeah, with
When
both
when that door opened, was there anything in there that looked like it might be like a handle that could keep it open from the other side?
If you were dealing with normal mechanics, yes, but it's the spirits trapped in the castle that are being forced to pull it closed.
Stupid spirits.
All right. Well, either way, I'm going to hold the arm in place. And as soon as the door opens, let's start getting people through the door. And when we get down to the last person,
It's not opening wide enough to get a person through. Point being, if you do defeat the fourth guy, you should come back here.
let's go fight that knight. Bob, can you navigate us to the third floor to fight the Death Knight, please?
Sure.
Is everyone okay with that? I don't mean to like jump out. If you wanted to keep doing something here,
Are you going to seduce the Death Knight?
Always going to be fine.
we're gonna have to fight one of these, and I'm thinking that a
Fight another
skeleton
Knight.
Death Knight's not my kind of bone jam.
Too bony for you?
You know, all you do is punch. I thought you might want to do something.
I mean, I do, but like, it's kind of funny seeing you seduce a dragon.
You're welcome.
I mean,
No one's disagreeing.
we could
Are you
teleport ourselves through that door now that we've seen it open.
Are,
We
are
know
you saying
exactly
you
what
want me to seduce the Death Knight also?
Let's seduce a skeleton.
Norbert, you're a charisma-based person. Go ahead.
My charisma is regretfully not nearly as good as yours. We are a charisma heavy group. I do have a +10 to persuasion though.
Bill's rocking that 20 deuce.
I stepped away for a second. Where are we?
We've disappeared.
You all disappeared. Where am I?
Yeah. In retrospect, it would have probably been fun to have a non-charisma character. But Norbert is a beautiful man, 10 years older than he started.
I mean, you just want some. Never mind.
There we go.
Some bone on fist action. Is that what you want?
Let me punch you in the bones.
Well, let's see how that guy reacts when he shows up, because I don't see him on the map yet, but I see us.
Yeah. 1 second.
I want to say, what's up, boner?
Get him in the combat tracker so I can throw him on the map. Blammo.
What a spoopy skeleton. Happy Halloween!
All right. This long chamber has inward slanting walls like an attic. Many old barrels, boxes, broken and empty, are stacked at the base of the walls. Stairs descend to the north near two small alcoves with conical roofs. This is the loft to the gatehouse. Before you stands a gigantic undead guardian with a burning skull for a head. He lifts his sword, ready to attack. Where's axe? I guess he's got an axe. I don't know. Whatever he's got.
I would like to ask him if he would like to go trick or treating.
Okay.
Are we in immediate combat, or
He's
can I
preparing to
go ahead
hurl
and-
an orb of fire at you.
While he's doing that, can I cast Crown of Stars?
Sure.
Cool. Got that.
Mr. Skellington. Aw.
Would anyone else like to roll initiative?
Yes.
You know, I'm actually surprised a little bit that I'm not the last one in line.
Phil and the Philacrum share initiative, don't they? Or not? Maybe they don't.
I rolled a nat 1 with Phil, so I wanted to try again.
That's fine. We'll put them together. But that's the end of the good news because it's 9 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, and we are going to call it here. We'll pick up with the battle when next we meet. Good night, everybody.
Bye, Bob.
Good night.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.
This was a good
Have a
one.
good one.
Yeah, we did thanks.
Night.